Hopefully you somewhere enjoying yourself, just chilling out. All right. So tonight, this is how we're going to start the show. As you can see right here, I've got some. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Um, Today we're going to do the same thing. Yeah. I love the introspective content of your stream. I appreciate that. That's how we're going to start the stream up tonight. Um, Tonight, I have some questions. Some of them are kind of the same from yesterday. Um, but what we're going to do is the ones that I kind of already answered yesterday. I'm going to just kind of skip over those. So I got to have the Ryu beanie. That's my main in Street Fighter Five. But yeah, you got to have the Street Fighter beanie. Yeah, gotta have mags up there. Hold on, I think I got another one for you too. I just gotta find them. Where's he at? Hold on, that's not it. This is it right here. I bet. Nope, that's from yesterday. Nope. Where's one that's not being seen? That's not it. Where is he? Gotta find. I bet you this is it. Nope, that's not it. I can't find it. Anyway, I bet you this is it right here. Yep, there he is. I got Urian in the back, but we used him yesterday. Just have him kind of like sit right here taking his clothes off. Okay, cool. Let's get it together. All right, so I'm going to actually get this segment started today. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So the way that I've been kind of doing it is I will share kind of what, my thoughts on kind of what's going on with these questions. And then what we can do next is you guys share as well. And I'll read some of kind of your responses and kind of how you guys feel as well. So we can just kind of introspectively share together kind of what we got going on in life, and just like where we are, and hopefully it'll be not really, healing's not the word, but just for trying to better ourselves, be better as men and women on this earth, and try to do good for one another, and that all kind of starts on the inside. So let's go ahead and start. So the first question is, when's the last time you tried something new? I answered that, which was streaming every single day. That was my answer. The next one is, do you think crying is a form of strength or weakness? Did that one as well. Let's just skip down. So number 5, how old would you be if you didn't know how old you are? If I didn't know how old I was, and kind of like going off of like how I feel on the inside, I feel like I'm more like a 23, kind of 24. I'm really 26, and that mainly comes from just like kind of just the youthfulness. I like to, as you can see, I love like nerdy stuff. So, I've got like Magneto up there, and, Urian over here busting out his clothes. But it's like, just kind of how I feel. I feel like I'm a lot younger. I'm an old ass man though. I'm getting up there. But that's how I feel. That's how old I feel. I feel about 23, 24. Like if I didn't know how old I was, that's probably where I'd be. 11. Shiro, bro. Why do you, why would you, well, no disrespect, but you do kind of look like a young buck. You are very youthful. Shiro's got the goddamn fountain of youth, fucking Tuck Everlasting over here. If I woke up with amnesia and someone asked how old you are, I'd say I'm 11. I don't know why. I feel it. You just would wake up and look in the mirror and be like, yo, I'm 11 today. Yeah. All right. So the next one is, what makes you smile? That's easy, but right now, what's been making me smile is seeing my wife smile, seeing the people that I love around me smiling and happy. Those are the things that make me smile. Really. Excuse me. Whew. But that's what makes me smile. And also like seeing little, because I'm getting ready to have a son, so seeing like little kids out and about, like having fun, and just chilling, and seeing them learn about life, and just kind of like their little experiences is like, that makes me smile as well. What else makes me smile? But yeah, just seeing the people that I love prospering, like that shit makes me like hella happy. You know what I'm saying? It just, seeing the people that you love getting it. Whether that's getting money, pursuing their dreams. That's the kind of stuff that makes me smile the most. Definitely. Let's see what you guys said. When I'm with the squad, that's what makes you smile. I feel it. Yeah, when you're with your niggas, your homies, you kind of just, yeah, that's kind of what I was saying as well. You seeing your people eat, seeing your people, prospering. When I see people getting along, yeah, that's another thing too. So like, when I'm, let's say like, I'm in a restaurant or something, or I see like an old lady walking across the street, and like that human kind of essence, like that natural kind of like, oh, I should help this old lady across the street, or kind of just, seeing people do things that improve our human experience. That's the kind of shit that I like to see. That's the kind of shit that puts a smile on my face for real. Yeah, especially if they had grudge against each other, but then decide to be friends. Massive, definitely, yeah, definitely puts that kind of grin on your face, doesn't it? Yeah, man. What they thought were, they thought they would be enemies, but come to find out they really like each other, So, and that's just kind of like naturally how I am as a human being. I kind of see, I try to see the best in people. So, when I see people getting along, when I see people kind of, doing what they're meant to do, that's another thing. Like when I see someone doing what they're meant to do, that makes me smile as well, because, just kind of like that light, and kind of that, kind of that, drive and stuff. That's really kind of what pushes us all along. So when one of my two buddies were fighting, and I stepped in the middle and was like, "I'm gonna beat the shit out of both of you if you don't shut the fuck." Yo, sometimes that's what it takes, dude. That's really what it takes. Sometimes that's what it takes to kind of like get people to chill out. Like, look, y'all, like that shit ain't worth it. We still gotta live. Everybody gotta live. You know what I'm saying? Like, what, you gonna beat his ass and get some temporary, get temporary satisfaction, and that ain't gonna do nothing for you. All right. So let's see what else we got here. When's the last time you listened to the sound of your own breathing? That's a fucking good question. That's a good question. And it actually, the last time I listened to myself breathing was when I watched the video from yesterday. When I did this kind of like deep thought thinking kind of prompt thing. I realized that I breathe kind of heavily into the mic, and I don't mean to, and I gotta work on it. So it's like, I gotta like take my breaths. Let's look, I'm actually working on it, because I don't want to be like, because I'm a little overweight, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, you were definitely there, Q Diddy. Well, all right, just for everybody in the chat, let's just keep it real. So, Quiddity, that's his real name. He looked it up in the Webster's. He sent me the link to the Merriam-Webster's dictionary, and it's pronounced Quiddity, and it's actually a really cool it's really a cool definition. Quiddity, if you don't mind linking that, but let me actually pull that shit up. It's a dope ass name. But yeah, I do breathe loudly. Quiddity, yeah, that's it. In a 4-page letter, and I enclosed it with a kiss. And when I write him, he better make it on time. I'm sending him a 4-page letter, and I enclosed it. All right, so I'm just gonna show something. I'm just gonna, my nigga. He said, "Were you out of it?" What is it said? When I meditate, like last night, I hear my breath. Yo, meditation. You know what? I've got to be honest with you. Like, that's always something that I've kind of wanted to, definitely kind of wanted to get into, is meditating. I probably should just do it, man. Just do it. All right, so let me add this image real quick. Y'all got to see this guy's name is amazing. So let's see here. I might even just leave it up here for the rest of this little section here. So there we go. Just put it right here. So this is what quiddity means, y'all. It's something that it says the essence of a thing that makes it what it is. So it's kind of like a quality. The Merriam-Webster's dictionary has a little bit different definition. But yeah, it says the quality that makes a thing what it is, the essential nature of a thing. So your quiddity, like everybody has a quiddity. It's like quality. It's kind of like when you think about it, like you break it down like in your mind, and when I speak it phonetically, like quiddity sounds like quality. So, but yeah, I'm getting into meditation one way. It has to be natural. I feel it. Yeah, definitely. Like nothing, nothing tampered with. Don't have to like listen to like no track or anything. Sometimes I listen to like rainfall. That shit's calming. But that's what I'm saying. See, that's what I knew. That's what you were talking about. Is like when you play a fighting game. Just having that little bit of meditation in between matches kind of gives you that little bit of peace that you need to kind of like recenter yourself and kind of think about what your strategy and what your mind games and where you want to take the match. So yeah, I feel that, Shiro. All right, hold on, I gotta chew on this bubble real quick. Um, so number 8, what has life taught you recently? Um, Life has taught me recently that there's never a right time to do something that you love and that you're passionate about. Because so many times in life we can kind of be our own roadblock. So, for instance, let's say, like we were talking about yesterday, you want to be better at drawing, right? Or you want to be better at, physical exercise, lifting weights or whatever. And you can sit and outthink yourself from doing that thing that you want to achieve and that you want to do. But if you don't actually get up and do that and put that shit into practice, you're just wasting your fucking time. You really are. You're just wasting your time. Um, and life has taught me that it's never a right time to pursue and go after the things that you want to do and that you love to do. So that's what life has taught me recently. What about you guys? So life has taught you time management. That shit is fucking crucial. We talked about that yesterday too. Like time management, dude. I feel it. That's like, I think us as a human race, a lot of times, a lot of us have time dealing with that shit. Um, I'm gonna wait for a few seconds, see if you guys did anything. Oh yeah. Daily between you and I've always kind of known, but life has really been teaching me recently that no matter how hard you try to feel the same way or think your schedule or for feeling a certain way is perfect, every day has different energies that will affect your mood. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Um, that's kind of deep. Yeah, you can't push your emotions and like your inner energy and how you feel into a box. You can't contain that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't push it into a box because how you feel is going to change sometimes on the day-to-day basis. And that's not saying that you're being emotional. That's just saying that you're in touch with that your inner monologue. And that's something that I found it's very important to our human essence and very important to just who we are as human beings, as being in touch with who we are as a people, where we are at as a person personally, and where we are at in terms of society. I'm not saying in comparison, but just having an idea of where you're at. I feel like that would solve a lot of the kind of inner struggles that people deal with. So, oh, congrats on 200 followers. What? I hit 200 followers? For real? Oh, I hit 201. What? Oh wow, dude, that's this fucking celebration. Hell yeah, man. 200 followers. Yeah. Wow. That is dude, that makes me feel so good. I just want to give a shout out to everybody that's fucking here chatting and chilling that helped me reach 200. So God bless y'all. I appreciate you guys a lot. All right. So, what you said, so we're going to go back to Quiddity's we're going to go back to Quiddity's comment, which was his biggest problem is procrastination. Brother, I'm right there with you. I feel like a lot of us deal with procrastination. Everyone deals with that, man. So don't feel like you're alone in that. I procrastinated today. Like literally, I went out to eat. And I kind of was like, do I want to stream tonight? But I promised myself that I was going to stick to the schedule. I was trying to stream every night at 9 o'clock. So, I'm proud of myself that I beat that procrastination. And, I'm in front of my computer anyway, so might as well stream, right? So, but yeah, 200 followers, dude. That's big, dude. This is big. It makes me feel really good. All right. But yeah, God bless everybody here. So let's see. What has life taught you recently? We just talked about that one. So, can you describe your life in a 6-word sentence? Ooh. That's a good one. All right. Oh shit. Somebody's messaging me. What is that? So I just had my boy David just sent me something on meditation on how to kind of get started with it. I'm gonna take a look at this. New age crap. I'm gonna take a look at that, Dave. On meditation, huh? Yo, I'm actually gonna use 4 words. Okay, Quiddity, line it up, bruh. What you got? So I'm gonna start on mine. My life is overflowing. That's a good place to be, bruh. That's a good place to be. Like, that's where I need my life to be. I want to get my life to the point to where it's overflowing. I feel you on that. Okay, so. And when I say overflowing, I mean like in every area of your life. Like, I want my life to be in every area and every avenue that I put my hands to work, every area that I want to improve in, I want it to be overflowing, I want it to just be overflow. I want to be overflowing with creativity. I want to be overflowing with passion. I want to be overflowing with love. So yeah, overflowing is a good thing. 6 words: as you learn, they will learn. That's a deep one, Cheryl. Goddamn, bro. I don't think we ready for how deep this nigga is coming, man. Cheryl coming with the deepness. I try to be an example for people on how to be happy and accepting. That's right here, man. That's right here for real. So for me, 6 words. I'm gonna have to type this shit out because I can't. Hold on a second, y'all. Y'all be getting deep lately, bro. Hey, man. Hey, deep answers to deep, man. Let's see. I'm trying to thank you guys. Let's see here. I have 2 words left. This is not a sentence. These are just fucking words that I put together. Okay, so here are my 6-letter sentence. So my 6 words are happiness, inner peace, alignment, smiles, and patience. Um, yeah, yeah. Happiness, inner peace. That should be one word, but it's two. Happiness, inner peace, alignment, smiles, and patience. I think I think that's gonna be like my affirmation, dude. I gotta say that to myself every day. Happiness, inner peace, alignment, smiles, and patience. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. I like that. That's gonna be like my little tag. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. You know, when you explore yourself and you just kind of ask questions about yourself, you learn more about yourself. Because I feel like there's too many people out here that don't know themselves, and I feel like our generation and a lot of the people that we know and love are having identity crisis. They don't even know who they are, and when you don't know who you are, you flounder and you mark yourself to allow someone to shape you, whether it be a job that shapes you, whether it be a loved one that shapes you. Even your mom and dad, like they want you to go into a certain direction, and you're that's not where you want to go, or that's not where your heart's telling you to go. But you can't even discern that because you're out of touch and you're having an identity crisis. You don't even know who you are. Somebody that stole your identity, and it's a sad thing, man. So yeah, and you know what? And you don't even have to like really make like a serious effort to try to help people, find out who they are. You can just ask simple questions. You can do something like this. You just think about one of these questions and ask them. A lot of times people will be stuck, but it's not trying to make somebody stuck. It's just trying to be. Everybody that I love, that I have love for, the people in the chat, my family. I want those people to, I want those people to eat. Like I'm eating, and that's in the terms of like being prosperous. But yeah, just like kind of showing them love. So showing people love and patience and being genuine is one of those things that can kind of um, help people learn about themselves. So because they may see those qualities in you and want to be, you know what, I want to be like that, man. So let's see here. All right. Let's see here. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned, but I went on a diet 3 weeks ago. Yo, hit the 10-pound mark. So, are you trying to lose weight or gain weight, Quiddity? I just tried to be myself and hope they learn from me. That's exactly what I was just saying. Yeah, you just be you. All right, so we're going to go to the next one. So, the next one is if we learn from our mistakes, why are we always so afraid to make mistakes? Oh, awesome. Lose weight. Lost 10 pounds. My man. So, what kind of a diet are you doing? What you got going on there? So, if we learn from our mistakes, why are we always so afraid to make mistakes? I feel like the main reason that holds people back from wanting to, from, it's not that you want to make mistakes. It's just that's a natural part of life. You're gonna make mistakes. Mistakes sometimes they feel shitty. They can put you in a shitty place. Definitely, they can make you feel awful. Yeah, no sugar, no white flour, no limited portions. Yo, my man. Yo, power to you, brother. Handle that shit. That's what I'm talking about. 3 weeks, yo. Are you itching? Are you feeling yet, bro? You got the little, what I'm saying? Need some sugar, bro. Tell me why I got the Tyrone Bigum's hat on. How does Tyrone Biggum? I forget how he goes. I smoke rocks. Oh my god, that dude from Dave Chappelle. I'm excited for his new shit, man. Okay. Um, we're afraid to make mistakes because I think definitely how it feels. Making a mistake sometimes sucks. Um, but also we're afraid of what people will think. We're afraid of what people. If you make a mistake and it affects you, that's one thing. But if you make a mistake and it affects multiple people, you know, should we should we judge those people? Let's say, okay, so let's say, someone who owns like a Fortune 500 company, should they feel bad like they want to pursue something, right? And like, let's say that they have this like offer that's going to take their they're going to take their business to the next level, and he's got a bunch of people working and shit like that. Oh, excuse me, sorry guys. Let's say he's got a bunch of people working for him, and let's say he makes a decision that has a possibility to make 300 or 400 people lose their jobs. Now, is he trying to, is this, Fortune 500, this is just a hypothetical. Is this Fortune 500 guy, is this person trying to, is their mistake that's going to affect multiple people? Should they be afraid to make that mistake? It's going to affect a lot of people. If you feel bad, you must be bad. I think public schools help put people in that mindset. Mistakes in school are intolerable. Public or private schools, whatever. You can make... Yo, who followed? Oh, it's covering it. No! Who followed? Somebody just followed. Oh, shit. Who followed me? I'm sorry, guys. Let me... Oh, my God. Hold on. Yo, I'm gonna get you, whoever you are. I'm sorry, I'm just... Oh, Snoipo! Dave, my man Dave. Yo, thanks for the follow, Dave. Much love to you, man. I appreciate everything that you've been doing for me lately. Trying to put me on and just being here. I miss you. I miss your presence. You're an awesome guy. So, thanks, Dave. Appreciate you, man. Glad you're in the chat, brother. But yeah, we got a little discussion going on here in the chat, so... I agree with you. You can make many mistakes in school and just be fine. I'm gonna keep it real with you. When I was in school, and this is coming from the perspective of an African American male in the public school system. I believe that we are disproportionately kind of given a bad stigma. If you think about some of the black kids, I don't know if anybody's been homeschooled here or anything, but think about the black kids that you grew up with in school, and think about how they were in class. Like, of course you're going to have your kids who, handle their business, do their homework, and they're not going to be class clown. And then think about the ones, African Americans, that were, class clowns, like, or kind of like seen as a screw up. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. I was that guy. Like in school, bro. Like I was like, school wasn't for me. And I'm not saying that in a way. I'm not saying it in a sense of lack of intelligence, but it just wasn't stimulating, and it wasn't. I feel like it's not catered to us as a people, the school system. It's not, it's not set up for us to succeed. What they really want with public schooling is to breed a working class, that's gonna support the 1%. That's just how I feel. So, I feel like they need to be teaching real life skills in schools. How to manage your fucking money. Like, if they had a class on how to do a budget in high school, I would take that shit. Like, they need to bring shit back like home ec. Like, teach people how to fucking cook. You would be shocked at how many people I know that don't know how to make a damn, just a simple meal for themselves. So it's like, I don't know, I might be kind of going off here, but yeah. Let's see here. I saw high school as a joke as well, because that was like some of the best and worst. High school was one of the best and worst times in my life, and that's how I describe it. The best and worst 4 years of my life. High school for me was such a time that it was one of those times where I was exploring myself, and it felt so good to finally, because I used to do graffiti back in the day, and that was frowned upon. And the reason why it was frowned upon is because I didn't really have like the support group that could tell me, yo, you need to turn this and make this constructive because you could really get locked up for this shit, you know. But I was very blessed to have my father in my life. My father saw that I had a gift, and he said, "You just need to find a way to channel it." So, my dad helped me discover myself in high school, and he actually helped me discover one of my passions, which was acting at the time. And I just fell, head deep into that. I just dove right into that, and like that was one of the things that really changed my life, and it just made me into a better person. And it also kind of it made me a deeper person. Like doing theater, doing improv, being a thespian really made me just have a passion and a zest for life, and it helped me look at people. It helped me look at people a different way. So yeah, I have a secret. I have a secret that I never went to school after a few days into the fourth grade because I'm somehow an outlaw like that. How I got away with that? I don't know. See, that's why you're a fucking prodigy at fucking fighting games, and one of the smartest, most chillest people I know. So I feel you. It is, bro. Like you didn't miss anything at public school, bro. Public school is fucking fucked up. It really is. I feel like. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. All right. All right. So we're gonna move on. Right. Definitely. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next question, number 10 or 11. It says, "If life is so short, why do we do so many things we don't like so many things we don't do?" Ooh, that's a heater right there. That's the fire, bruh. Yo, you know what, Quiddity? Don't let nobody take that experience from you. Real talk. Like, if you enjoyed high school, then let that resonate with you. And that's why I like you. That's why I like who you are, because your experience is different, from any other person that's in this chat, any other person that are going to come across. Everybody is marked differently, bruh. You said because of chance, I have 4 friends for life. Yo, I have some friends that I still fuck with heavily from high school. My boy, Mario. That's one of my closest friends, and I met him in high school, and I love him with all my heart. So, yep. All right, but yeah. So back. Let's go back to this question. Whew, excuse me. All right, I'm just gonna take a quick look here. What we got going on? We got about a what about an hour left here on the music. All right, I'm gonna have to like stick to the schedule here. I'm gonna try to keep this down to about an hour. All right, so let's get back to this. Get back. All right. All right, cool. All right, here we go. So, if life is so short, why do we do so many things we don't like and like so many things that we don't do? I think a lot of what holds people back from doing the things that they want to do, um, a lot of us are asleep. Too much discussion for the schedule cap, all right? You real talk, man. Like, I mean, we gonna get deep in here, man. I can't wait. The more that we're here together, the more that we're gonna, learn about one another and learn about, ourselves. But let's try to stick to the schedule. Let's try to stick to the questions at hand. Um, Life is short. It's a blink. It really is. We do the things that we don't like because we have to, or we feel like we have to. I know that if people could make money doing what they really love to do and like make a real decent living, like nothing out of the, nothing out of, that's all anybody wants at the end of the day too, but nothing out of the, ordinary. But if we could do what we really love to do, I feel like we wouldn't have so many people saying that, oh, life's short and oh this and all that. People would really have that zest and really have that passion. But a lot of us don't have it, man. A lot of us don't have it because we spend more time watching other people and living through other people than living for ourselves. Yeah, we do the things that we don't do because we don't want to do. We don't like to do because we have to. You got to go to work. You got to pay bills. You know what I'm saying? You got to put food on the table. For some of us, that's a enjoyable thing to do because you love your situation, you love people that you're providing for. But at the end of the day, some of us don't like that shit. Like, if I could sit here and make a 6-figure salary streaming, I would do that shit. Because I love it. I love y'all and I love being here, and this is my space where I can be creative and be myself. But in that world, you got to put on that face, man. You got to put on a show. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that, man. What about y'all? Let's see. I'm sorry, I missed some stuff. To that question, because our entire society is based around keeping us spiritually unaware. Definitely, I agree. A lot of people, aren't woke, bruh. A lot of people are not woke. A lot of people don't even have the slightest clue on what's going on. They don't know that, a lot of this shit is done by design to keep, like you said, us spiritually dampened down, like to keep us like, trapped in that 9 to 5 mindset, trapped in that like, oh, I gotta do this to survive, mentality. A lot of this shit is fight or flight for some people because I know a lot of people who are fucking struggling just to put food on the table. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even have a job. You know what I'm saying? But that's the whole point. And if people could really just do what they love to do and make a living off of it, so many of us would be a lot more happier. Yeah. Let's see here. I don't want to be that guy who hates his job. Yeah, don't be that guy. And also at the same time, like I've noticed that sometimes your passion can turn into work if you want to take it there. It'll happen. But just know that, that experience isn't going to be the same ever again. So, but yeah. I said laugh my ass off. I try to use as few conspiracy theory words as possible. Sometimes, yeah, conspiracy theory, type thinking can like trigger some people, but you're safe to like say all that here, bro. But it just happens when I'm trying to be honest. Yeah, just be honest. And that's the only thing that I would ever ask of you, Shiro, is like just keep it real and be real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's all I would ask anybody. And see, you know what? Quiddity, go and find it, bruh. Go, and like you said yesterday, if you suck at something, go do it. Your passion may be something that you are ass at, but you know what? You can pull yourself up by your bootstraps and go fucking achieve that shit. You know what I'm saying? Find out what it is, dog. Find out what it is. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you'll have more than just one passion. I'm a person that's been blessed with, the ability to be multi-talented. You know what I'm saying? I can do Photoshop, I graphic design, I can stream, I know how to draw, I know how to public speaking and shit like that. So like, God's blessed me with, a lot of talents. And sometimes that shit, you guys ever heard the term jack of all trades but master of none? That has been me the majority of my life. And that shit kind of hurts sometimes because you really just want, you wish that you could just take time and find that one thing that I'm amazing at, but sometimes it don't come that easily. Sometimes you gotta sow, blood, sweat, and tears in your 20,000 hours into one thing and just get it to the best that you can, that best level that you can get it to, and then move on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he said? Yeah, I have too many passions to be the best at one. Yep. I'm feeling more of a like a jack of all trades lately too. Yeah, real talk. Let's see here. Is it more important to love or to be loved? I feel like it's more important to love, and that's just kind of how I am as a person. It's more important to be. It's more important to love, man. It really is, because I feel like love a lot of times generates more love. It kind of in this society though, you got to be careful who you give that love to. Because people will just take and take and take. You know what I'm saying? And then you're left empty. But see, I feel like love a lot of times, like real, true, genuine love, real true, unadulterated, um, unconditional love breeds more love. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look at yourself as a human being, there's so many things that we can see as shortcomings. But to have someone, and that's why it's important to be loved as well. But I feel like if you love, you will in turn eventually be loved. Love yourself, and you won't need to be loved. I don't agree with that. I Yeah, that's actually wow. Damn. I'm gonna have to take that back, Quiddity. You're right, man. Like, if you do love yourself, and you invest time in yourself, love what you do, love what you got going on, then people kind of are attracted and drawn to that light. Yeah. And if you love yourself, then you don't have to look for that validation in people. Maximum love achieved. But yeah, if you love the right people, they'll love you back. Real talk. If you gain true self love, you already reach maximum love. Real talk. Let's see here. Oh shit, I can't even see this one right here. I'm gonna have to make this a little bit bigger. It says, "What small act of kindness were you once shown that you will never forget?" That is a good one. Um, I'm gonna think about this one. Hmm. Uh oh. This is a good ass question, man. A true act of kindness that I was shown that I'll never forget. This might be a little weird for some people. I'm gonna light up my cigarette here. Yo, you really would. Yeah, you a pretty ass motherfucker, Shiro. No disrespect. You real pretty, dog. You remind me of Link from Legend of Zelda. That pretty motherfucker. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm just gonna read you guys'. Do I get an out on this one? Um, there's so many I can't even like begin to. Okay, I have one, but I'm gonna read you guys'. I moved schools when I went to middle school, and I was like the new kid testing for which classes to take. And this kid comes up to me and says, "You want to be friends? Because we don't know anyone." And that kid is one of the four I talked about earlier, the four people that you got from high school that were close friends. And he just led to everybody else. He was a gateway, man. That's love right there, dude. That's real true love, and like, that's the human essence right there. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Yo, God bless you. What is your okay? So I was at my cousin's wedding, and my cousin's father-in-law the whole weekend was like staring at me, and it was a little weird. And he he kept looking at me like he wanted to talk to me, and I was on my way. I was getting ready to leave, and he pulled me to the side, and he said, "Can I just say something that's been on my heart this whole weekend?" And I said, "Yeah." And I was one of my cousin's groomsmen. He pulled me to the side and he said, "When I look at you, I see someone who doesn't fit in, and I see you as somebody who." You've never fit in your entire life. And this guy was like reading me down to a T. He was like, you never fit in your entire life. And I can tell that you have a lot of ideas, you have a lot of passions, you have a lot of things that are built up inside of you that you need to get out. And I just want to tell you that you're never going to be truly happy unless you're doing what you love. And when he told me that, I just started crying. Like, there was nothing I could do because he read me like a fucking book, dude. And, you know, he just said that, you'll never fully, truly be happy unless you do what you're passionate about. Hmm. Somebody just followed. Oh shit. Yo, what's going on, Lorenzo? Was Hannah with you, bro? Boy, by cookies? Yo, you gonna share, man? You gonna share, bruh? What's going on in here? Oh shit, you're following. God bless, man. Thank you. All right. But yeah, that's that one act of kindness for me. Um, what is your number one goal for the next 6 months? My number one goal for the next 6 months is to be more consistent in everything that I do. And being a man for my wife and for my son, the next 6 months, in the next 2 months, my son will be born in July, March, April, May, June. June, he'll be born. So I want to be the best that I could personally be, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. So I could be the best. It's why I'm going to quit smoking. I'm literally down to one cigarette a day. So literally, I come on stream and this is my one cigarette for the day. But that's something that I am really adamantly working on, is being more consistent to the people that care about me and love me and that expect and want to see me prosper. So that's my number one goal: be more consistent. What about you guys? Yo, tell Tina to hook it up with the cookies, man. Let's see, we're here. What's the next one? If you could live one day of your life over again, what day would you choose? Um, this one, oh, good night, Quiddity, man. Thank you for coming and chilling, brother. You made it through an hour of this, sitting here. I appreciate you. God bless, man. Good night, man. Right on, man. Have a blessed day wherever you headed, man. Oh, your goal is to get a girl. You trying to get a girly, Rinso? Hey, man, you keep dressing as fly as you do, brother. You gonna snag one. Just be patient, man. And you don't want no female that's just there because of your looks, but I feel like you're gonna snag a cute one. Watch, you got it in you. You're a gentleman. You come from good stock. Let's see here. If I could live a day over, so a couple years ago when I was doing fighting game tournaments with Final Bout, um, I the first the first opportunity that we got to stream, like our first big opportunity came from Milpitas Golfland, from a guy named Joe Capsule Flores. You guys probably know him. Yeah, his style is he seriously stepped that shit up, man. Lorenzo is a fly motherfucker. But Joe Capsule Flores from Capsule Entertainment. He runs Sharkade. I think it's in San Ho or something. But Joe gave Final Bout, our streaming company, and fighting game community, gave us the opportunity to come and stream. We weren't going to be doing a live stream, but we were going to be doing the recording for some smaller games like Soul Calibur, and that was one of the greatest days that I ever experienced with the community of Final Bout, the 925 community, because everybody showed up there in full effect, and you could just see the love in the room and the passion for what we're doing. We had the twins, Derek and Sean, my go-to most consistent guys in the 925. I just want to give a shout out to y'all. God bless. I don't know if y'all watching, but I just want to let you know, I appreciate y'all and everything that you did, all the work that you put in, all the road paving that you did for Final Bout. You know what I'm saying, and just being as consistent and as loving as you were. I want to tell y'all that I love y'all. I really do. But they really, just seeing them in their environment and happy, and I know that that's what they would really love to do, is like they really are, like, their quality of stream is literally on spooky level, if not better. I feel like we had such a good thing going for our community. Yo, Speed, what's happening, brother? You just caught the tail end, man. You just caught the tail end, but it's good to see you, man. Good to have your presence in the chat, man. What's happening with you? All right. I'm gonna put this out. I'm done. But yeah, if I could have a day that I relived, it would be that day, because it was just such a special day. I still get like the tingles. Pause. I still get the tingles from that day. Just thinking about it and looking back at, and also seeing Shiro compete for the first time is a day that I loved. Seeing him play against Filipino champ was one of the highlights that I had, and just, it just embodied everything that I love, which is bringing people together. Whether it be through just like a small stream like this, or having it be one of those things where it just brings people together, man. It was a really beautiful thing, and it still is beautiful. Just it was that passion and that drive, and the heat and that flame was really there, and it just made it. It made it to where I looked forward to every Thursday at the college and every Friday, and just spending every Friday with you guys was just something that I always fucking look forward to. And I just want to give a shout out to everybody. Like, I want to give a shout out to Armand. I want to give a shout out to Juan. I gotta give a big shout out to Quez, for being, just kind of like, he mirrored kind of like that inner monologue that I have. Being a black guy, he just kind of has like, he's like one of the most smoothest brothers. Like, when you meet him, you'll know what I'm talking about. And you guys all know Quez is fucking godlike, man. He's just got such a positive and like calming energy to him. And I'm running around with running around with like a chicken with his head cut off, just like trying to make everything in the stream go right. And he's just, him and the twins were just there, just like being consistent, like, yo, Phil, calm down, just grab the mic, accommodate. That's it. Just grab the mic, just fucking commentate, and we'll handle the rest, brother. So, yeah, I'm similar. The best in my life was when I went to Black Mages tournament, met you. Yeah, bruh. That was literally when we were first getting started. I remember that tournament. I think that was a Guilty Gear tournament. But yeah, that was an amazing night. And I think Genesis was that weekend too. So that was hype, man. And shout out to Bryce Sessions, but shout out to Jesse, wherever you were, man. God bless you. Jesse put in a lot of work too. But yeah, just like, yeah, Blaze Blue tournament. There we go. Yep. That was when I met Dacid Bro for the first time. Apology Man was there. Pain was there. But yeah, it was that was dope. That was dope, man. Yeah, 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 man. This is everything comes full circle. I swear to you guys, man. This is just, and so I guess I'll share something that I have on my heart. I would like to get something like that started back up. The only thing that I currently see holding me back, um, like right now, absolutely nothing. But in the future, just having my son here in the next couple months, I feel like it's not going to hold me back, but it's going to definitely. I want to raise my kid around, fighting games. I want to raise him around, just being a gamer. I know he's gonna be a gamer. His dad's a fucking like biggest gamer. But yeah, this is maybe I'll just do something like this too. So like maybe just like a little open letter to my unborn son, like my son, yo, yo, what's happening, Cade Mon? What's happening with you, man? Katie Mon? What's happening with you? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming and chilling. God bless you. I appreciate you coming through. Sanity, what he said, I'm wholly ready to be a number of if those days were to start again. Yeah, man. It's gonna be soon. I'm gonna share something with just Lorenzo and you guys. I know you guys are part of the 925. I'm coming to. Just woke up. All right, on. So, what time zone? What time zone you in? The Filipino Kids Champions at MVC3. Trying to stay sane before real life work. I feel you. Hey man, or woman, welcome. Hopefully that we can just have like a little introspective kind of look, before you start work and just be in a peaceful place. That's my wish for you. Central European time zone. Awesome. What time is it over there? But yeah, so we're gonna go to Speed's question, which was Sanity. I have a question. What is your greatest fear? My greatest fear is that I will not, like, people will not remember me. My biggest fear is that I will not do enough. I will not. My biggest fear, one of my biggest fears is not giving my best effort on things and watching them fall and crumble before my face. And that is separate from making a mistake because we're humans and we always make mistakes. But being, having, something that you're passionate about and you not giving that full, like, fire on the inside passion to it, um, or not being in the position to do it, and not doing what I love is another one of my fears. Because when I'm not doing what I love, it puts me in a place where it's the most uncomfortable thing in the world. It makes me feel like I'm not being myself. I feel like in a cookie cutter. I feel like I'm being put in a box, and that's one of my biggest fears too. Is just not giving the things that I'm passionate about my all. Very true. Very true. Very true, Katie Mon. Sadly, it's other people who decide if you're remembered or not. I do feel like you have an influence on how you are remembered. I would love to be remembered as a very genuine human being, someone who loved life, someone who, loved the people that he was surrounded by, and that people love being near me and love my presence, love me for me. That's who I want to be remembered by. Someone who was always down to have some fun, and just, shoot the shit. So, yeah, that's my biggest fear, Speed. Some of my biggest fears. Um, but yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I just want to say I love y'all, man. I just want to say I love you guys. What are you guys' biggest fears? Lorenzo